Sugar Mommy, stay away. That's my point. Okay, but Brymo, let's talk about you and record labels now. Or should I say label or labels? I don't know. I'm not up to date regarding where you belong. But I remember you joined one of the most talked about labels. I'm not so successful now, but I was one of the most talked about labels. Jesse Jobs, MI. I mean, these were guys that you were rolling with. And they were quite successful as well. They were rappers. You were in a class of your own because your use of language and your vocals and everything, you had a way of being one of those few people that even when they introduced Chocolate City onto the stage and they say, hey, Chocolate City guys are here, everybody, like after MI, they want to talk about Brymo because you have the R&B feeling to it. What happened? Why did you leave Chocolate City? What's your relationship like?
Quite a lot has been said about that. And I'd rather not talk about it anymore. But there's a lot you can find online as per what went down, and it happened the way it did. You know, I'm usually the type that says that relationship should be ongoing. If you know someone today, you should continue to be their friend even when dreams clash. You know. So in the respect to that philosophy, I refuse to hold any grudge against anyone. So no grudges whatsoever. All I have done since I left was just keep moving forward. And that's what gave birth to my MDNS album and now Tabula Rasa.
We'll talk about your album, yeah?
So it's about forward movement for me, forward movement. And the truth is, I just didn't only leave the label. At some point in time, I left the entire industry. I left everything behind to get out of the circle, so I could see the circle clear, you know. And then I did that. I'm glad I did. And over the past 1 year, I've been working, back, but I've been retracing my steps, deciding where I want to go and where I don't want to go. Because for an artist, the most important thing is your ability to be able to still create. There are certain depths you go into, it takes your creativity away. And then that saying when Nigerians say Nigerian artists sing rubbish, the Nigerian music scene is full of crap, all that stuff, it's only happening because the amount of survival artists have to, the amount of what you have to do to survive is different from your music. You know, you have very little coming in as a business. So you make music, everybody knows your name, you might not do a gig. When I did Shoddy in 2008, 2009, it was a big song. I haven't got nominated for it for an award. But I didn't do any gig. Didn't do any gigs.
There's no cash.
So no cash coming in, but I had a hit song, you know. But I didn't learn from that then until later on. So I understand now that there's fame, and then you have to channel your fame to do whatever you want it to do for you. The proper structure you need in the business of music to be able to make you, to enrich you, and give you that comfort to stay in your house every day and just keep making music. It's not necessarily there, you know. So you depend on your friends and family, and you know, and you have to be really hardworking. You have to be smart, so that that music can actually pay.
Okay, I'm confused here a little bit. You just said an artist can get to a point where he's no longer creating. Here's the trouble. I have friends that are artists, and they say, you have to create a song that the fans will love. And you also hear the fans say, well, the artist he just created a song that is really not good. They create songs with words that one would not, I can't use in a sentence to say hi to ISIS right now. You know, what I can't use in a sentence. It's not English, it's not Yoruba, it's not, and all the language we have in Nigeria, it's not any of them. But they create this, and they say, this is what the fans want. So, what's your take about artists who create things in quote now? And the problem is that many artists actually create something so similar, and they're just waiting to kick somebody off the trend corner to say, well, my word is the one trending right now, my dance is the one trending right now, even though many of the other people will be like, really? Okay. Is it really? Okay. Well, what's you're laughing?
I think what's happening is, like I said before, if you pay attention, you see that most of us, when we come out fresh, our best songs are released in our first 2 years. Because you've been at home, you've been listening to everybody, you've been watching Sound City and GZ and MTV and Channel O, and you've been thinking, how do I get in? How do I get in? All that energy packed into 3-4 songs. you become a hit maker. And then as soon as you become a hit maker, you start spending all your weekends in clubs and hanging out. So the energy that you packed, you expend it, and then you have no time anymore to do new research. So after a while, after 5 years, people still make reference to that old song. They can't just go away from it. They can't just get away from it, you know. Because of that. So what you said right now, that people are trying to make hits. So after that, you become redundant. So you just start picking any line and you try to make a hit of it. You try to make a hit of it, so that people can just sing along and just dance to it. And then people are looking for who is the trendiest of the moment, who is number one, when really we are supposed to have a system where everybody's supposed to have their share of the market. You know, you have fans here, fans there. You release your album, 100,000 people buy. It's all good. Those people can buy another album. I listen to maybe 15 artists currently, and I have at least one album of each of them. There are certain artists I listen to, I have 7 of their albums. And then there are others I listen to, I have 3, I have 2, I have 1. So I listen to 10, 15 people. A million other people do. And that's basically what music is about. Let people listen to whatever they want. So we, the musicians, we created the concept of who is number one, who is king, who is king, who is king. And there's no kingdom to fight for. You know, there's just music. You know, you make music, people like it, they patronize you. So we spend so much time trying to define our titles that we don't even see the issues affecting our survival of the work. You know, so pretty much it's just.
You just said something so deep. Collect a hug, collect a hug. They say she collect a hug there. Right, well, I love what you just said. No kingdom to fight for, yet people are fighting regarding that. Well, I guess that's one of the reasons why your style of music, it's neat, and when you do have your choice of words and lyrics that you put together, it sounds really, really nice, and it has brought you some commendations. I understand you're an ambassador. Is it Lagos Chamber of Commerce now?
Yeah. That's true.
How's that going?
Oh yeah, what's it called again?
Don't forget the people give you a title.
I'm a goodwill ambassador.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I like what the chamber stands for. Is why I decided to be a part of it.
Okay.
And then what else? Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. You know.
How about endorsements? How's that going?
Oh, okay. Endorsement deals. The last time I checked, a company is supposed to decide what artist fits its brand and then call them up, pay them huge sums.
Okay.
As an endorsement deal.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the phone call.
Wait, if I call you, I would so love to be the assistant manager to Larry. Is it okay? I can be the assistant manager to this one. But let's listen to Brymo briefly again, and then we'll come back and we'll pretty much open up the phone lines for people to listen to. But this time, before we do, I won't play any of the other songs. I can call all the other songs. Look at the system. I have like different versions of your songs, and your love, you come back through. This is why we call us. We have 3 stations. We keep track of you. We like you. All right. Okay, I'm going to play something from his upcoming album. Yeah, he has an upcoming album very soon. Which of the tracks was? Yeah,
Is that another one?
yeah, it's out. Is it upcoming or is released?
Whatever you play must be from
Yes. Okay. So which of the songs would you like me to
You could
play?
play Never Look Back.
Never Look Back. Okay, yeah. All right. I think Never Look Back is already on the system, so I'm just going to play
I love the
Never Look
talking.
Back.
I love the talking drum. In that track. I love the talking drum talks to me.